Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for signing on with us this morning as we launch the Choose Scottsdale Hub. We're so excited you're here. Everyone is just rolling in. As we get started, I would like you to take a moment to open up your chat window. In your chat, you'll see there's a drop-down menu that says to, and if you could change that menu to say everyone and introduce yourself. We'd love to hear who we have joining us today as we launch this new program. Welcome. Looks like we have Stanley. Welcome, Stanley. Feel free to keep those introductions coming on in. We have Sam. We have Troy. Welcome. So excited. I'm on Pete. Gosh, you guys are nice and active. Looks like I got a raised hand. Let's see if I can find who raised their hand. Marcy, I'm going to go ahead and allow you to talk really briefly.
Hello.
Hi, Marcy. Welcome. I'm going to lower your hand and feel free to add any questions you have in the chat, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. And we have lots more coming in. I see Doreen, Lynn, Lauren, Greg. Welcome, everyone. Man, you guys are a nice and chatty group. We're so excited to see you here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Deanna Owens with the City of Scottsdale's Economic Development Team to help us do a quick round of introductions.
Hi, my name's Deanna Owens. I'm a Human Services Manager. I'm working in the Economic Development Department over the last several months, preparing the Choose Scottsdale Hub program for you. I will be the Choose Scottsdale Hub point of contact, and I look forward to working with you all, and I'd like to introduce the rest of the Economic Development Department.
I'll jump in next. I'm Josh Utterback, Economic Development Program Manager. My main focus is on business retention and expansion, and I'll pass it along to Scott.
Good morning, I'm Scott Cooper, Economic Development Program Manager in charge of business attraction, and I will turn it over to Kirsten.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm Kirsten Hooshagen. I'm the marketing manager, and I am brand new to the team. I'm on month 2. I'm very excited for this hub program, though. I'll turn it over to who's left. Jorge.
Good morning, everyone. I am the specialist on the team supporting our retention and attraction efforts, and I look forward to working with everyone. And I think that's it on our end. So Chelsea, I'll turn it back to you.
Thank you so much, Jorge. I also have Jenny Poon, our CEO and founder of Hub and Cahoots on, and I'm going to turn it over to her in just a little bit. But first, we're going to go ahead and get started. And we have a special message from Mayor David Ortega, as well as Rob Millar, the Economic Development Department with the City of Scottsdale. So I'm going to go ahead and play our video now.
Hello, I'm Dave Ortega, Mayor of Scottsdale. Thank you for joining us today as we launch the Choose Scottsdale Hub. Scottsdale has always supported small businesses. The Choose Scottsdale Hub is a platform with interactive components of education and peer-to-peer discussion as a total resource for small businesses in Scottsdale. As you know, during the pandemic, the Scottsdale Economic Office assisted over 412 small businesses and distributed over $625,000 directly to our small businesses. After all, small businesses are the backbone of enterprise in Scottsdale. Let's hear from Alexandra, the owner of a Sparkle Bar. Tell us about Sparkle Bar and how you plan to benefit by Choose Scottsdale Hub. Hi, Alexandra.
Hi, my name is Alex Bradbury, founder of the Sparkle Bar, a makeup and beauty studio that's based in downtown Scottsdale, where every day we get to meet people from all over the country who come to see us before whatever is important to them, whether that's a headshot, a job interview, they're getting married, brunch with friends, whatever is important to you, we get to be there forever for all of those camera-ready moments. I am super excited for the Choose Scottsdale Hub program, which is launching here, because for a business owner like myself, it means the opportunity to connect with others other like-minded business owners, also resources where we'll be able to learn about things that are super important to running our businesses, and just access to information, which when you're doing so much is really important to have at your fingertips. I think this is going to be an awesome resource. Super excited to be a part of this community and to be launching here, Choose Scottsdale Hub.
Hi, my name is Rob Millar, and I'm the City of Scottsdale's Economic Development Director. And we are so excited to be launching Choose Scottsdale Hub program, an online platform that is designed for our small business community. As we know, our community is made up of small business with over 90% having 50 or fewer employees. This is a critical ongoing step with the use of CARES Act funds to support our community as we continue to work through COVID-19. We look forward to launching this program and having ways to assist you 24/7 through this online platform. And please continue to visit choosescottsdale.com for other resources and programs that we can assist you throughout the pandemic and beyond. Thank you and have a great day.
Awesome. Well, we're so excited to launch this platform with you guys and with the City of Scottsdale's Economic Development Department team. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to our CEO and founder, Jenny Poon.
Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here to launch the Scottsdale Hub. And it has been several months in the making, and huge props to the mayor and city council and the economic development team here with Deanna leading to getting this off the ground. And I want to give a little background of how this came to be. If you're not familiar, Cahoots is a co-working space in Phoenix. We've been around for over a decade, helping small businesses and entrepreneurs get off the ground, grow, and scale. And throughout that time, we've learned that, a lot of times small businesses and early entrepreneurs don't have access to the funding and the resources that they really need to be able to grow. And so we've packaged all of these great resources that often exist, but we don't know about as small business owners into the hub so that you can access them whenever you need to, as well as the big piece is essentially a grant that helps you hire consultants to help you move your business forward. So think of all the things that you need, whether that be a CPA to help you with navigating your end of year taxes, tax planning, a designer to help you revise signage or your logo, or even a developer to help you build and improve your website. Those things are all accessible now from the support of your city. So I want to call that out. I think on top of that, we have almost 100 people on this call, all small business owners and wanting to connect with each other. So the hub will organize and gather all of these small businesses as a safe place for you to be able to connect with each other. And lastly, a direct line to Deanna and the economic development team. So when you run into any problems as you navigate your small business, whether that be licensing, permitting, if you're expanding, Deanna wants to know about it. So I'm going to throw that back to Chelsea. And Chelsea, you can walk through what's on the platform.
Thank you, Jenny. Yes, so I'm so excited to now actually show you what the Choose Scottsdale Hub is. When you get registered for the platform, you'll be first taken into the dashboard screen that you can see here. It will point you to where to start and how to get started on the platform. It'll also show you, as it says, where you pick up where you left off when you start any of our on-demand learning. As you get into the platform, you're going to notice that there are a lot of different things on this sidebar. We're going to talk first about the learning library. And as we mentioned a little bit already, there's lots of on-demand learning. I think we have over 80 courses now available to you on a variety of different topics. So when you get into the learning library, you'll be able to search for what you're looking for by topic. So we have legal, we have finance, we have HR, marketing, product and service development, operations, and web and tech. So lots of different things, all of which you might be interested in as a small business owner. In these on-demand sessions, you'll be able to watch a video, read a summary of the session. You'll be able to download all of the materials that go with the sessions. If there are any slides or handouts that help you move forward on that topic, they'll be available there. And last but not least, there's also going to be an audio podcast that you can listen to. So I don't know about you, but sometimes I like to listen to podcasts while I work on things, try to multitask, as I know many small business owners do. And so that audio is also available to you if you'd like to listen to it. One other thing I want to point out while we're on this screen is you can kind of see down here below, there is a little button that says English. This site is also fully translatable into Spanish. So if you are a native Spanish speaker, you can toggle this button to say Spanish and it'll translate the entire website for you into Spanish. So that is super cool as well. The next thing I want to share with you is our live events calendar. So we have lots of different events going on in our small business community, not just in the city of Scottsdale, but also around the region. So we've compiled a list of all different events that are happening, live events that you can register and share in this platform. So definitely check those out. You'll see lots of the upcoming things that we have going on. And as you can see on the screen, you can register just easily right in this platform. The next thing I'm going to talk about is our grants and funding directory. So we know that funding has been so vital to small businesses throughout the last year and a half, almost 2 years. And so we try to scour the interwebs to make sure that we can find all of those opportunities and bring them to you so that you can see what's available for you and what you can apply for. So in our grants directory, we list everything that we can find with deadlines and links to apply. So definitely check that out. The directory is also searchable. So if you want to search by a certain word, you can certainly do that. As Jenny mentioned, there is a fantastic, I have to say, fantastic program that's being funded through your economic development department for one-on-one business consulting support. And so as you get started, as you get registered, make sure to apply for this program. You can get up to 10 hours of one-on-one support with one of our business consultants. So we have consultants in a variety of topic areas, some of the same ones that I just mentioned earlier with the topics that we have in Learning Library. If you need a web developer to help you look at making some changes on your website, if you need to talk to an accountant about maybe some planning and forecasting or changing of financials or tax planning, all of those types of things, they can assist you. We have business strategists, we have marketing, we have lots of marketing support specialists. And I think we have a couple that might be on the call with us today. I can help you maybe update the writing, the copy of what you have on your website, or help you put together a ad campaign if you've never done paid advertising. So this program is really great, and I highly encourage you to apply. It's easy to use. You can book an advisor directly on the site, so there's not a lot of back and forth with emails. You can schedule with them directly through the site, and then all of our sessions happen virtually. So just like you're attending this meeting here today, you'll meet with an advisor and can get some great movement on what you're looking to change or update in your business. So definitely check that program out. We also, you can see at the bottom of the screen, have a little chat box. So also, if you ever have any questions, head on over to some of these pages and get in contact with our team. We're excited to help you and answer any questions as you navigate the different programs. Last but not least, as Jenny mentioned, our platform has an element of community in it. So it's a safe place for you to come and connect with other Scottsdale business owners. In the activity feed, you can post and comment and like, just like you would on any of your other social media feeds. And there's also a community resources page in your platform and an about page about the Choose Scottsdale programs and the team. So check those things out. We know that there are many organizations in the community that are doing great work, and we want to make sure that you can connect with them. So if you head on over to the community resources page within the platform, you can also see all of those other organizations that you might want to connect with or have services that might be available to you for free that you should take advantage of. So definitely check out that portion of the platform as well. So now I want to open it up. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to add them into the chat. I think I saw a question earlier about getting contact information from the Choose Scottsdale team. So if you guys wouldn't mind, feel free to drop your contact information into the chat. You also can use the email that you see on screen to reach out to our team or the Choose Scottsdale team directly. And then, let's see, I don't see any questions pop up yet, but I'll keep my eye on it. And by now, you might want to go ahead and check your email, because you may have received an email to get started on the Choose Scottsdale Hub. So you can head over to myhub.com hub.com/Scottsdale and get started. You could also head over to the Choose Scottsdale website, so choosescottsdale.com as well. And they have a join today button on their website as well. So lots of ways to get going and get started. I'm going to go ahead and open it up for questions if anyone has any.
I've got a question for you, Chelsea.
Yeah.
So we talked about the one-on-one support, and the one-on-one support, I want to call out that it is not just advisement. You're not just getting to sit in front of an advisor and they give you feedback. You're looking at somebody who's tactical and will help you actually get work done. So dig in there and rebrand or improve your website. But what does that process look like application wise? So if a business applies, then how long does it take for approval? What does that look like?
Yeah, that's a great question, Jenny. So with the program, once you apply, so when we go through the onboarding application, you'll get a prompt that says, do you want to apply for one-on-one support? If you click the button that says apply for one-on support, you'll finish up the short application for the technical assistance program. And typically our team will get back to you within 48 hours of your application. Now keep in mind that's business days. We're not available sometimes on the weekends, but you will get notified within 48 hours of approval for the program if you are approved, with instructions on how to get started. And basically, after you get approved, you can start booking like right away with an advisor, and we make recommendations. So based on the application that you submit, we look and say, oh, you'd be a great match for this advisor or whatever, based on the needs that you that you've outlined in your application. And then from there, as Jenny mentioned, it's not just calls. Calls can be really helpful, and it's great to be able to bounce an idea off of someone. The nice thing is that a lot of our advisors also get tactical with you and get into doing the work, because I don't know about you, but I know when I ran my small business, I was not the expert at everything. There were things that I was really strong in and things that I would definitely appreciate an advisor or someone else who was an expert in helping me with it, to get that area of my business move forward. So we definitely do that with our program. It's not just advice. People will get there and help you work on your logo or help you make those changes to your website, and also help teach you how to do some of those things so that you can build those skills and get some long-lasting impact into your business. We had a question from Stanley about criteria about getting accepted into the program. So Stanley, this program is completely free to any Scottsdale-based businesses. There isn't a whole lot of approval process. You just have to be Scottsdale-based, and we look forward to working with you. And it's completely free if we haven't. I feel like we've said that a couple of times, but I just like to mention it because this is an awesome resource. I mean, think about how much money you would pay for some of these just in open market versus what the city is providing with you. I also got a question, who could help me find a co-packer to grow my cookie business? Tanya, that is a great question. And that's something where the community aspect and the activity feed can come in really helpful. We'll look into maybe some opportunities for you or reach out with some other ideas and recommendations as well. And we have some people that might be interested in becoming an advisor. So Jenny, I know, dropped the link to learn more about how to become an advisor with us. Yeah, I'm seeing lots of great questions. Anything else I'm missing? Jenny, team, anything I missed in the chat? Barbara asked if I can discuss the grant application process. You can register for the HUUB first. And then as far as applying for grants, when you go through the grant directory, you will be taken out of the HUUB to the specific application process, application places. So we don't process those grant applications. You do have to go to those third parties to apply. And I think I got everybody. Did I get it? Did I miss anything, team? No?
You're doing great, Chelsea. I'll
Awesome.
ask a question for everyone. If they know of an event that they don't see on the events calendar, how could they let everyone else know about that? What would be the best way on that?
That's a great question. So they can post it in the activity feed and share it there. Definitely, that's step one. And then reach out to Deanna or reach out to us at the HUUB team. If it falls within kind of the business, what what business events are happening, we can post it also to the greater calendar. So yeah, 2 steps. 1, post to the activity feed. It never hurts to share it there. And 2, send it to our way, and we'll review it and post it if it fits.
I'd also mention that there's a mobile app. So once you're registered into the platform with that link that's in the chat there, as well as what's on the screen here, you can go to the Apple Store or the Android Store and look for Scottsdale Hub, and you can have it downloaded on your phone and get notifications that way as well. Whenever new grants are loaded and new programs get launched, you'll be first to know.
Yep. Jenny, I'm going to ask you a question now. Can you share a little bit about kind of what successes maybe other entrepreneurs have seen through the HUB programs and similar programs like what the city of Scottsdale is launching?
Yeah, absolutely. And I did notice that we do have some advisors on. So if any advisor wants to share one of some of their experiences, raise your hand, and Chelsea will load you up here on stage. But we've had a business owner, I think in Mesa, that had been approved for support, and they had their whole website redone. And they were thinking originally going into it that they really didn't need their website done. They did it themselves. It worked well enough. After they had their website redone, it wasn't just a website, it was SEO and strategy around like digital marketing stuff. After they launched that, they saw their revenue essentially triple over the next couple of months because they were just able to be found online. We had another business that, and I think they were just like a restaurant, small restaurant. We had another business that had like issues with legal contracts and had those legal contracts. Oftentimes that's not something we can do as small business owners navigate. So had those business contracts reviewed, adjusted, and even negotiated. So some of those things have been really, really helpful. We had somebody that was starting up and launching a new like part of their brand. It was a new salsa label or salsa brand, and they had all their labels redesigned through this program. So think about those things. Those are typically like $5,000 to $10,000 costs. And so the city of Scottsdale has come forward to really help small businesses navigate, especially after the last terrible couple of years. So
yeah, thanks for sharing, Jenny. Yeah,
yeah.
there's so
Do
many
you have any others?
I mean, I have lots. I could sit here all day and talk to you about the stories I've heard from small businesses. I did get another question in the chat from Doreen. She was asking about, she knows that HUB partners with other cities in Metro Phoenix. And so do members have access to all of the different hubs? And the answer is no, you only have access to your city's hub. So it's where you're based. Where does your business live? And that's where you get access. All right. Keep those questions coming. If anyone has any other questions, we're happy to keep answering them.
There was a question that just came in under the Q&A, Chelsea. Are the services free, like help with the website?
Yes, that's the amazing part of this program is you get 10 hours. 10 hours.
I feel like we need those big the blow up guys that say free.
Yes, it is free. All you have to do is fill out the application. Obviously, like it goes through our internal approval, but like that's it. And then you get 10 hours of free support. Like think of what like 10 hours of free support would be if you were paying for like an attorney to review some documents, or for a web developer. As Jenny said, like projects can go, like if you were paying market rate for like these hours, you'd be paying 5 to 10 grand, but through this program, you pay nothing. It's free from the city of Scottsdale. Like that's such an amazing resource that the city is providing to you. So definitely take advantage of it. Christine asked, I need a bookkeeper to come to my house. Would that be included? So Christine, majority of our sessions are held still virtually due to the pandemic. So they would be able to meet with you virtually, and to help you work through things. So you would be able to work with a bookkeeper, but it would be done virtually, just like we're interacting today. And we can share screens. I know a lot of our advisors have been doing this now for basically the entire pandemic, and some of them are doing it before in this virtual setting. So they're pretty adept at helping you figure those things out. I got another question. Are advisors compensated or are they volunteers? Our advisor program is a paid program. And then Jorge asked, Deanna, could you talk about the Arizona Small Business Association membership? How do we forget that? That's such a cool thing too. So I'm going to turn it over to you to talk a little bit about that.
Yes, as part of the membership and participating in Scottsdale's HUUB program, members will receive 2 years free membership, and that's supported by the Scottsdale Economic Development Department. So we're really excited about that partnership, and I encourage everyone to join so that you can participate and get all the benefits that you can with the Arizona Small Business Association.
Yeah, ASBA is a fantastic organization. There is a link in the grant section on the platform. If you go right to the grants page, you'll see there's 2 big boxes at the top. One is to apply for one-on-one support, and one of them is about getting your ASBA membership. So take advantage of that. And Stephen just wrote, the hub is fantastic. Thanks. We're so excited for you to get into it if you can't tell already.
Chelsea, we got another question.
Okay.
Is the one-on-one support 10 hours for 1 year and then 10 more the next? And then after those 10 hours, can you hire the advisor?
Great question. So the 10 hours must be, you have to start using your hours within 15 days of approval. And then the hours are good for just the entire time of when you've been approved for the program. So it doesn't reset. You get approved for 10 hours. And once you use your 10 hours, you're done. And then after the 10 hours, can you hire the advisor? Heck yes. That's the great thing about this platform. Like, we've gone through and vetted a lot of these people and said, like, they're really awesome and you should use them. And so if you finish your 10 hours with an advisor and you want to keep going and work with them outside of the platform, you are more than welcome to. We love it when we get those win-win situations. And I know that that has happened before in the past. And we've had some great things happen in the past. So
I'd also keep the communication open. This is a program that is funded for a year. And so if this is successful, I would imagine that the City of Scottsdale and our Economic Development Department would really look at other ways to continue to support small businesses, including this as one of them. So, use the service. If it's helpful, like, talk to Deanna about it, right? And tell her what else you might need as a small business owner.
Yeah. So we got a question from Cash, Jenny. Prior to HUUB, what was your background? Well, I will go first, and then I'm going to pass it to you to share a little bit of a background. I have been a small business owner. I had my own Pilates studio that I was running. So I was in fitness and ran that. And then I've been working in small business for pretty much my entire career. So I've been in your shoes. I know what it feels like. Yeah, I will turn it over to Jenny to share a little bit about her background a little bit more too.
Yeah, I am the daughter of immigrants. My parents were refugees from Vietnam, and they started a small restaurant in Minneapolis. And so I grew up in that restaurant, and I saw how much they struggled to just get access to loans and find the right people to be able to move their business forward. I was constantly their translator. And frankly, they were very fearful with working with the government. The government had always been, for them, the people that would come and restrict them and navigate registrations and licensing. But I think the reality is the city is here to help. Your economic development team, especially your small business team, is focused on how do we help all of the small businesses in our community grow. And after having now worked with many of the cities that we work with, we see that very clearly. And so as I was growing up and working with my parents and navigating all of that, I also went out and got a traditional job. I was a marketer and started my own marketing agency. And then 11, 12 years ago, started HUUB and have been working around small businesses. Since then, we've seen this opportunity with partnering with governments that and shaping the way small businesses really look at working with government, because there's these huge opportunities that oftentimes exist. And I think the fear of working with government can be a deterrent when you see that they're funding these things for us. they're out there. Deanna's out there, you know, meeting all these small businesses, and you never know where your next opportunity might come from. And so with all of those things, I think as small business owners, we have to keep our eyes open and look at everything that exists for us and see what is the best way for us to be able to grow. And so, you know, that's been my background, a lot of like small business, growing up in a restaurant, and then also marketing, and Chelsea and I are both automation nuts. So we look at how to streamline a lot of things so that everything can be scalable. If we can help more people, more business owners grow their business locally, then our whole local economy grows. So that's me.
Thanks, Jenny. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I think, you know, as we worked through the hub, our experience has been really valuable because, as I said before, we've been in your shoes. So we also had a post in the chat from Troy, who has been an advisor with us in the past, and he's jumping on to be an advisor with Scottsdale as well. And he was just sharing his experience in the community. So thanks, Troy, for sharing that with us. I did get a question from Stanley. If you signed up for the early access program, are we registered with the hub, or is there something else we need to do? That's a great question, Stanley. I'm going to drop the link for where you need to go. You were registered to get all the notifications, and now the next step is actually registering for the platform. So you know you're not technically registered yet. You need to head over to the link that I shared, or check your email for the links to fill out the onboarding form to get started. Once you fill out that form, it will send you an email about 5 to 10 minutes after you complete the form about getting started in the platform. And so be on the lookout for that. Donna asked, my business is strictly online, no brick and mortar. Can I still use this service? 100% yes, this is for you too. You can definitely check. You can definitely apply for this program. I have someone also said that just check their email, nothing yet. Well, hold tight, it will be coming. That's part of the magic of what we're doing here. It's a
question. Oh, go ahead.
Looks like Stanley is having some issues. So I'll have the team take a quick check on that. I thought we had tested and updated it. And if you go to the bottom of the page, the sign up link below is good. Sorry, we were having an issue, it looks like, with the sign up button at the very top of our page, Jenny, but we're good to go. All right, other questions?
I was going to ask, we get this question a lot. Are nonprofits applicable for this? Chelsea, yep. Deanna. Okay.
any Scottsdale business.
Yep. Come one, come all. It doesn't matter how big or small you are. It doesn't matter if you are brick and mortar or working out of your home office. We want you to join, and we want you to be a part of this community. Meg asked about what the approval process is. So basically, like we said earlier, to be approved to get onto the platform, you just simply, like we just said, have to be a Scottsdale-based business. So your business has to be located within the city of Scottsdale. And then as far as the technical assistance goes, those hours are awarded more on a first come, first serve basis as well. So that you basically just fill out the application, our team reviews it, and just make sure we have everything we need. And then we'll approve you from there if you're good, if you're good to go. Other questions? Oh, and did we mention this is all free and you get a free ASBA membership? I don't know if I just want to make sure we really get that point home. There's some great free stuff on here. Check it out. All right. I'm looking at
another one to you, Chelsea. You mentioned that you could get alerts. What sort of things can you get alerts for, and how can they set that up? Is it pretty simple to do?
Yeah, so on our grants page, if you go to the grants page specifically, there will be a button that says sign up for text messages, text opt-ins. And so when we do alerts for big programs, we will send you a text message so that you are in the know. And that's not just for grants. That may be, the technical assistance program has 3 more spots available. Claim yours now before, they're all gone. All those types of things. So we do try to keep, we don't send you everything and anything. We try to keep it to the big stuff and the things that we think are the most important for you to know, but you can definitely get started and get text messages there by just clicking that button, and it'll opt you right on into getting those messages. I know I'm one of those people, my inbox gets way too full sometimes and I will miss some of those things. So text message is really helpful. So if you're that type of person too, definitely don't forget to opt in. We have a message from Marcella from Simon's Hot Dog saying, this is great. Thank you, Marcella. We're so excited. Hope to see you soon on the platform. Stanley asked if you have multiple businesses, if you can register. Yeah, you can totally register with multiple businesses. You just need to have the separate business addresses or the separate email addresses in order to register. So yep, you can register your multiple businesses, totally. Any other questions? Keep them coming. We're ready. Oh, he said that's not what he's talking about. Stanley, I might follow up with you offline if that's okay. And make sure we get that figured out for you, so we can help you with that one. That one might be a little more complicated. All right. Any other questions that we have? So we have Amy said, my son started AZ Rocking Road demo business last year out of his Scottsdale address. He needs help with pricing out jobs. Does an advisor help him do that? Totally, an advisor can help him work on pricing and figuring out how the invoicing process goes and all of that. Looks like we're having a little bit of some tech trouble, so I'm gonna pop off really quick. I'm gonna turn the chat over to Jenny if you can chime in. I'm gonna take a quick sneak peek over at our platform and make sure we're not having issues.
Yeah. And I know our dev team is looking at updating that button, so I wonder if that might have just coincided with the issue. I don't see any other questions. Oh, did we answer the one from Amy? My son started AZ Rocking. Did we answer that one? Okay. I think that's it. And let me just pop in the direct application link too, if anybody's having issues with the site, if we're updating the URL. But it looks like we have 20 some businesses already signed up and moving through. So everybody who's been on this call and has jumped on it, congrats. And looks like the technical or the one-on-one support applications are coming through right now too. So if you have trouble with the site, that direct link should take you to the application and you can get moving on it.
Yeah, and April asked if we'll have access to this recording. We will certainly share it with you if you'd like to watch replay and check out some of these great things or learn more again. So great question, April, and be on the lookout for that email in your inbox shortly, or well, within 24 hours. It takes us about 24 hours to get the recording emails out to you. So keep an eye out for that tomorrow, and we'll get that off to you for the recording for today's session.
Yep. And there's also live chat. So if you do run into issues as you're navigating it, head back over to the MyHub, or as you're navigating myhub.com/Scottsdale, Dominique is on our live chat. So if you do have issues, feel free to chat with her and we can help with any technical issues.
Awesome. And we also had a question. Do you have an advisor that helps with patents? I believe we do. Yeah, pretty sure we do.
We definitely do. Those are more complicated.
Yes.
So your hours may not fully cover everything that's needed for the patent. But if you're looking for like guidance on it, there's definitely legal advisors.
Shopify experts, yes, we're talking e-commerce. That's like where everyone's moving to, is the digital space. So yes, we do have some Shopify web devs that can help you out, Tammy. All right. See, awesome. Tammy says, yeah, I know. Digital stuff is so important. So important. So we definitely have lots of web developers and marketers that can help you with those spaces. I don't know about you, but that stuff I feel like changes every couple months and you have to reevaluate what you're doing. So definitely helpful to meet with someone, an expert that does it all the time. to check in on your business. It looks like we are, seeing lots of applications rolling through. I will make sure to follow up with those of you in the chat that posted some specific questions and need a little extra support, and really looking forward to launching this platform today and getting you all started. Please feel free, Jenny dropped in the chat our contact email. Please feel free to reach out directly to our team if you do have issues, technical issues. And if you have questions for the City of Scottsdale's economic team, definitely reach out to them. They posted and shared their contacts in the chat as well. So don't hesitate to reach out to them. You'll be seeing Deanna post regularly in the platform as well, and she'll be your great point of contact with the city too. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. We'll go ahead and wrap up. We really appreciate you all attending live. And again, we're so excited. And don't forget, it's free and there's free memberships and free support. So get on there and get going with it. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks.